The recent decision by the Trump administration to cut federal grants to minority-serving institutions has sparked controversy and raised concerns across Colorado. This move, which will result in millions of dollars in funding losses for colleges and universities in the state, particularly those in rural and underserved areas, has left many questioning the impact on educational opportunities and economic mobility for diverse student populations. Colorado is home to 14 minority-serving institutions, including public colleges and universities with a significant presence of Hispanic, Native American, or Black students, as well as a large concentration of students with financial need. 13 of these institutions are designated as Hispanic serving, with a 25% or higher Hispanic or Latino undergraduate enrollment. One notable example is Fort Lewis College, a Native American serving non-tribal institution. Kristen White Davis, Vice President of Enrollment Management, Marketing, and Extended Studies at Colorado State University Pueblo, which stands to lose over $3 million, expressed concern. We'll continue to do our best for our students, but it's challenging. We've relied on these resources for years. The federal funding cuts impact crucial campus-wide positions and initiatives, such as career counseling centers, college recruitment efforts, internship coordinators, and support services for low-income and first-generation students. Angie Pacchioni, Executive Director of the Colorado Department of Higher Education, emphasized that these initiatives benefit the entire student body, not just minority groups, and their loss will hurt students and the state's economy. Democratic state legislators identified 6 institutions as most affected by the funding cuts: Adams State University, Colorado State University Pueblo, Fort Lewis College, Lamar Community College, Morgan Community College, and Pueblo Community College. These colleges, located in rural areas, have been instrumental in increasing educational access and opportunities for diverse students. On September 10th, the U.S. Department of Education announced the end of discretionary funding for minority-serving institution grants, deeming the program discriminatory and unconstitutional. Education Secretary Linda McMahon stated, "Discrimination based on race or ethnicity has no place in the United States." The $350 million in discretionary funding that was allocated to support minority-serving institutions in 2025 will now be redirected to programs that do not include racial or ethnic quotas and align with the administration's priorities. The Colorado Community College System, serving over 124,000 students across 13 colleges, faces the loss of more than $5 million. Lamar Community College, for instance, is set to lose nearly $3 million, which would have funded 5 new positions, including a role focused on engaging and recruiting middle and high school students in the rural community. For years, Colorado has promoted the eradication of educational attainment gaps, recognizing the positive impact of higher education on community health and economic mobility. While the state boasts the highest percentage of residents with college credentials in the nation, with 62.9% of adults aged 25 to 64 holding a college degree, Black and Hispanic educational attainment rates lag behind at 41.6% and 30.3% respectively. The Colorado Democratic Latino Caucus, the Black Democratic Legislative Caucus of Colorado, and the Joint Manasseh Muslim Caucus of Colorado have sent a letter to the state's congressional delegation and Governor Jared Polis, urging action on the federal funding cuts. They argue that the Trump administration's decision primarily impacts 2-year colleges and rural institutions, further limiting economic mobility for those already at a disadvantage. CSU Pueblo, which had been awarded $3.6 million in federal grants, now discontinued, faces a substantial loss. Jacob Rissler, Vice President of Advancement at Adams State University, which will lose a $2.5 million grant for concurrent enrollment credits, emphasized their commitment to serving all students despite limited resources. The impact of these funding cuts on minority-serving institutions in Colorado is significant and long-lasting. It raises important questions about educational equity, access, and the role of federal support in promoting diversity and inclusion in higher education. What are your thoughts on this controversial decision? Do you believe it will have a positive or negative impact on educational opportunities for diverse students in Colorado?